Right, guys, it's the second trailer for Zack Snyder's Justice League, the Snyder Cut. I'm always a bit querulous when you get to these kind of director's cuts. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think we all always want to see the original director of any movie's original vision for something. Sometimes it can teeter over into self-indulgence, though. I suppose one of the things in this modern age where you get this streaming series and you can get so many sort of different elements and so much into a sort of storyline because you've got so many episodes. I suppose a director's cut was one of the original ways to see even more footage around a favourite film. Anyway, I've said before, I reacted to the first trailer to this, and I was very honest, I haven't seen the original Justice League, and that is principally due to, in the past, Maddie, the Popcorn Junkies, haven't been particularly enamoured with the DC approach to things. That changed with Joker, that changed with the trailer that we saw for Batman, interestingly, but a lot of you have said we need to revisit some of the Superman films to look for that darker feel. The point is that where these superhero films, for me, get really interesting is when all of the analysis or all of the kind of character development and all that kind of stuff becomes more interior and becomes sort of darker and more twisted and tickles at the edges of mental health issues. And I think that's when Batman's always been most interesting. I think that's why obviously Joker was interesting. And I didn't get any of that really from, say, things like, I didn't get as much of that from Aquaman, though I didn't mind Aquaman. It was a different kind of film. So I'm not really in a position to comment on the rest of the characters like Wonder Woman. I haven't seen Wonder Woman, the first film. Didn't feel, because I haven't seen the first one, that I was in a position to necessarily see Wonder Woman 1984. But that didn't feel particularly dark. It felt very sort of bright and bushy-tailed. Saw the first trailer for this, and I really liked it. So, like, for example, Suicide Squad, the first Suicide Squad film. I know that gets a lot of stick. There were lots of elements to that film that I really liked, and I'm really excited about Suicide Squad 2. And the places that will go to. And I've already said I think the Batman I'm really excited about too. I mean, granted, they're not going to be able to go as dark as Joker. I think that was very much one of a kind. But I do think that I think Warner Brothers, I think DC, I think they recognise that mining that darker sort of vein and appealing to a slightly older audience is kind of, it's both profitable in terms of money, but profitable in terms of respect and cult status. So Zack Snyder's Justice League, this is official trailer number 2. I reckon it's just going to be yet more of a tease in. Obviously, at the end of the last trailer, we got a little tease of Jared Leto as Joker from Suicide Squad. So let's check this out, and it's going to land soon. And I am going to watch it, all 4 hours of it, and I'm going to do a very honest review about it.
So begins the end.
So begins the end.
For Darkseid.
I've never seen a being this strong. Maybe one. He's back.
Very hairy chest Superman. Please, he hasn't shaved it, actually.
I spent a lot of time trying to divide us. I made a promise to him on his grave.
Amy.
I need to bring us together. There are enemies coming from far away.
They serve an old power.
Gal.
This world is divided. No protectors here. No lanterns. No Kryptonian. It will fall in his name. I have turned worlds to dust. All of existence shall be mine.
Wow. Boom.
I have a second chance. I am not gonna waste it.
They said the age of heroes would never come again.
Fighting the devil and his army.
I don't care how many demons he's fought and how many hells. He's never fought us united.
It's time to stand. Fight.
from Thursday. One little glimpse of Jared Leto as the Joker turning around there. I think the timing on this couldn't be better. I think, you know, we've all been locked in, we've all been pent up, we're all desperate. The girls are saying, oh, I'm desperate for an Avengers-style movie. Something that you're asked to completely jettison all sense of reality. An opportunity to totally escape into the mythology and the lore of a fictional universe that has had so much prior work given to it in the construction of it and the manufacturing of the rules and the relationships, that when you go into it, so much of it is going to be synchronized and is going to make sense. Do you know what I mean by that? It's like, I do think this is the wonderful thing about not franchises per se, but sort of worlds or realms like the Marvel Cinematic Universe or the DC Extended Universe, is that it creates a much wider, broader, bigger, alternative space to real life, and it allows you to get in there, and there's so much believability around the unbelievable things going on, in a sense. So I'm really excited about that. I think that looks really good. I'm going to tune in on Thursday. I'm looking forward to seeing Ben Affleck with a bad wig. I'm looking forward to seeing Superman's hairy chest, Aquaman sweating slow motion water coming off his forehead and out of his eyeballs, Wonder Woman just looking so glamorous. Come on. And the villain doing a fantastic sort of alternative turn prior to, obviously, Josh Brolin doing Thanos. There's a bit of Thanos in there. It's myth. It's the stuff of Clash of the Titans. And I want it. I need it.
For more film and family fun, don't forget to click the subscribe button and make sure to click the bell to never miss an update.